just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Throwing on the first play is Jones. Moving to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing, Jones.
Opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
First carry here for Devon Achane. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and
2. Once again, it's Achane. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Off play action, it's Tua. He'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Really nice play call there by the offensive coordinator. You kind of use your tendencies against the defense. They're thinking run in this down and distance, and ultimately you use it to your advantage. Play action pass to the tight end, and you keep the drive alive.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short. Put him down at the 1.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side is the end zone, and they get 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jones operating out of the pistol. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. So a big one there to start the drive. An even 40 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. on the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Taylor, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Jack Jones.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. And
Jones going to try and throw on third down. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. Now a play fake. Jones. And that'll wind up incomplete. 0-0s on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So after one, it's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Again, they'll throw with Jones. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make it a completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
Tua, give it to Achane, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Jake Bailey in punt formation for the Dolphins.
On the return is Gould. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Jones now on 1st down. Oh, they've left the tight end wide open in the middle of the field. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Colts.
Now it's Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
Indianapolis.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Gun, it's Jones. Moving outside the pocket, taking off.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch for contact.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. That's Pierce in motion. To throw is Jones. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Mo Alley Cox. Touchdown, Colts. Here's a two-point try. Jones bringing the offense to the line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here's Tua. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Westbrook-Akine there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. On the carry, it's Achane. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Intercepted by the Colts. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Shotgun now for Jones. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
He runs with it. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Colts get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. Now it is 1st and goal. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. So now Shane Steichen will send out the field goal unit. No issues there. This one is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 20. Five-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chain. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down right at
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 23-yard line.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. That one out wide to A-Chain. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Taken down back at
It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Tua. Now a screen set up for A-Chain. Now he's free to midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Colts' 47-yard line.
Second down. Here's Tungo Vailoa. Nice work after the catch. Will stop a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the 3rd quarter.
And he's going to have the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. 1st down picked up.
Big hole to run through there on 3rd and 1. This offensive line, they completely dominated this defensive front and opens the door for a really nice pickup and an easy 1st down.
Run right here. It's A-Chain. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Well run with A-Chain. And this is a slight improvement over the previous. There's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
That's going to be blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Finding room across midfield. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua moving to his left. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action, it's Tagovailoa. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw is Tua. Pushed out to his left. Now he takes off. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. Take the handoff. Now, Tua. Forced out wide. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14 at the 38-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw is Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle's the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. And they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield. And you could see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
Third and long. Here's Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. A run out of the gun with HN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Tua. This one caught by Waller. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Tua gonna throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And they're gonna be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 14-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Tua.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now it's AJ. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here we go on 4th down with Tua to the goal line and in. Julian Hills, touchdown Dolphins.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll get about 5. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They go right back to Taylor. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by H.M. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Headed left, buying time. He'll tuck it and take off. What a run, he brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. That pickup, good for 29 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. One last throw here for Tua. This is caught at 2. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory.
Well, Brock, it's another picturesque day of Florida sunshine here at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Here comes Malik Washington. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
I'll say it again, Kate. I love these new kickoff rules. This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood the safety concerns with the kickoff, but we did not want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game. And we did, and in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
Offense in the hurry up here.
21-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. H.M. takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Devon H.M. with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon H.M. There he goes on the right side. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins start off well to tie things 7-7.
Jason Sanders.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Starting out trips right here, first and 10. Tua off the play fake. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Fatu Melifonwu with the INT. New set of downs for him at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's Achane running right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Ashton Davis on the tackle. Taken down back at the 42.
Second down carry for Achane. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. Waddle makes the catch. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Solo left Zion.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Achane. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has him on a quick hitter. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's
Come on, three, kick. Out.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. We just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Hits his running back. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Achane. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 7. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And now it's second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. He'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. 20, 15. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 14. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to fire it. That's cut at the 25. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. A-Chain running to the right. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins with 10 to go still on second down. A-chain again. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
18 on the play.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
It's now second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
A-chain on the inside give. He still has room inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Second and 10 now. Flush out now to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Tagovailoa facing third and long. Completed over the middle. And this one won't get there. It looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. Trying for it, it's A-chain. And this one's overwhelmed. They drive him backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day. Not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. Into a crowd, and intercepted. The Fatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Dolphins are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. D. Eskridge to return it. He's going well so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
And we got ourselves you today. A tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Second half begins with a run by A-Chain. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stops a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
From the 39. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Dolphins.
From the gun, a run for Madison. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Dolphin first down.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Offense up to the line fast.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Kate. And don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. You mentioned the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Dolphins take over first and 10. At their own
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Dolphins first down.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
And 10.
Here's Tua again. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Henry up the middle. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's Jackson. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
A first down carry for Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Play action. It's Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. The 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They go play action with Jackson. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
A 43-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. So this home crowd not too enamored with what they saw right there. They wanted their guys to go for it on 4th and goal. They settled for the field goal try, Charles. Ultimately, they get nothing.
Yeah, it turns out that they were correct. I thought the decision to take the 3 was the right one, but because of the miss, it's real easy to second guess now. On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
Now he's free at the 35. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. It's a big play there for Miami. 49 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Again, it's Achane. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Jair Alexander up to make the tackle. Now a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 14-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. Being chased out left. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, Miami.
Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Oh, design run for their wideout. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
From the gun, Jackson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Bradley Chubb. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down. Here's Jordan Stout now. Back deep for Miami, Jalen Waddle. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Looking to pass. Tua. Forced out to his left. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
First down.
A run straight ahead with Achane. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Tua. With a double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Ravens going to use their 3rd and 5.